why you should listen to Vanhelga's album, Fredagsmys. This is their fifth and the last album that was released in 2018 under the label Asmos Production. Firstly, I wanna say that this is the first album in Vanhelga's discography that I listened, and this album didn't leave me indifferent. I don't mind to check out some of their other stuff. I was listening to this album while being in Czech Republic in fall. I came back after walking on the cold streets of Prague. The weather was gloomy and I came back to the hotel with the same mood. While being in Prague, I always remember about those post-punk and TSBM songs by the bands like Joy Division and Apathy. So I decided to listen to the Vanhelga's album. Why not the first one? Well, because I checked out some of the songs from the first one and they were closer to the classic black metal, and I wanted to listen to more melodic and TSBM songs by this band. So I picked their album Fredagsmys. I already knew how the album cover looked like, and the song In Some Mod Allah, what stands for Alone Against Everyone. I liked this song and I thought that the whole album will be like that, and I was surprised when I understood how wrong I was. And that's fine. When an album is unpredictable, it's great. It slides to you some surprises. And I would like to admit that when I listened to the full album video on YouTube, I lost the count of the songs in tracklist. So when I thought I'm listening to the fifth song, I actually was listening to the sixth one. And I understood it only at the end of the album, but it didn't ruin anything. I still understood the concept because I perceived the album as the one picture, and I would recommend to perceive it that way to you, if you would like to listen to this album. Most of the album is closer to the classic sound of black metal. Screams and heavy guitars mixing with the mood of the Scandinavian depression. When I came back to the hotel, it was already not so cold and more shiny behind the window. So during the listening, the album's atmosphere didn't fit the atmosphere on the outside so well as it could before. But my mood was the same, maybe a bit more positive. So it was okay because it didn't ruin the atmosphere. If I could describe this album in one word, I would say cold. I don't know Swedish. I'm Russian. I don't know what the lyrics are about, but I understand the language of the music, and the associations I've had while listening brought me somewhere I already didn't expect to see again. Now I live in the country where the summer is lasting for the whole year. I miss snow so fucking much, and the album reminded me of the times when I lived in Russia in one of the Siberian cities. Those moments of the dark mornings, evenings, during the winter, at the times when the blizzard starts, or just the frosty weather, and you need to hide in the building to don't get frozen, avoiding the roofs to don't get killed by the falling icicles. That's what the heavy part reminded me of. Obviously, the melodic part reminded me of more calm and nostalgic moments from the winter times. The daytime, silence of the street except for the ravens' croaks on the background that are made by the crows sitting on the trees while surviving the winter. And if you don't cover your face with a scarf, you will see your own hair. Also, it reminded me of childhood, and some funny stuff like throwing snowballs, creating a snowman, and something like this. Then going back home, cleaning up from the snow, looking at the window that was used by the winter wind as a canvas to draw the pictures on, looking at the streets with the falling snow. Yes, that's pretty unusual that such a melancholic album made some nostalgic feelings in me. So I would say that I enjoyed it very much. It was very interesting experience that brought me out of my comfort zone. So thanks to Vanhelga for that. If you like this video and would like to support me, you can do it on the Bandcamp by buying my latest EP by my side project Dust. Also, I left the link in the description on the Bandcamp of the Vanhelga's album.